Welcome to Desk Geek. I am doing this as a public service announcement to anybody out there who has a YouTube or Twitch channel. I want to talk to you about phishing scams that I've come across. They're kind of stupid to come after somebody who deals in security for a living, but hey, they still attempt to, and so I guess I give their loser lives some credit from there. But in any case, phishing is, in the computer terminology, spelled with a PH, although it's related to fishing, kind of like fat booty or fat booty, right? There's a big difference. If you tell a girl she's got fat booty PH, that's a compliment. If you say FAT, you might get slapped. So that's kind of like fishing and phishing. You have the PH version, which is online phishing, and then you have the FISH version, which is what we commonly know as phishing. But those are two related. They're related to each other. The phishing PH fishing came from, it's kind of related to the idea of fishing, in that you put bait on a hook and the fish comes and eats it. In this case, the fish is you in the computer world. PH, where they're trying to hook you, trick you, get your account, steal your personal information, all of that. And keep in mind, these losers are not outsmarting you. Even if you did get caught up in one of these, they didn't outsmart you. They spend all day long thinking of this crap. All day long trying to find ways to play on people's emotions so that they fall for this and they can steal their money, identity, whatever. And so if they do get you with this stuff, then don't feel bad. But there are ways certainly you can protect yourself. And I give a lot of advice on security, and a lot of that would keep you protected. Now, I like to play with these people, but I do not advise that you do the same. It can be very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. And like I said, these guys spend all day doing this type of stuff. It's what they do for a living. So you don't want to go up against somebody who has all of that time to waste and attempt to do this. But I play with them because I kind of want to see what their new tactics are and things so that I can advise properly, not only you, but my friends and family and businesses on how to properly protect themselves. So phishing plays on emotions. So starting a new YouTube channel, what is something that you're really excited about? Well, right now I spend thousands of dollars on products that I do reviews on here for you guys. It's very expensive. At some point, the channel grows big enough. What's one of the things that would be really nice is the companies come to you and sponsor you and say, hey, here's some speakers, here's some headphones, here's a new processor, here's a graphics card. Go test these out and try it out and do a review on your site. And that would save me a ton of money. Well, these people here, they decide that they're going to play on that emotion, and they're going to basically start sending you emails posing as companies who want you to review their products. Now, I have had some legitimate companies approach me to review products, but I've had far more illegitimate, especially being such a young YouTube channel, of this phishing type of scam, which is why I want to do this video, because I'm thinking about all the young kids who are starting YouTube channels, people who are doing YouTube channels on something other than technology. It may not be familiar with these type of scams. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, there are major ways that you can protect yourself. Never open a link in an email, and I mean ever. No matter how legitimate it looks like, no matter if it seems like it's an innocent email, just type in the URL manually. Most companies nowadays, I've noticed, have started removing their links from their emails, and good for them. They should all do it to get everybody out of the habit of clicking links from their email. Don't do it. It's literally one more second, and you could have typed it in yourself, and you can say, these guys can make a site that looks exactly like your bank account site or Amazon or anything else. So number one, don't click on any links. Number two is never open a file attachment from an email. And number three is this goes for emails that come from your friends as well, because a lot of scams will happen to basically get your friend's email account, and then they take that contacts and they will email from that your friend's account an email that has a virus or whatnot in it, and you think, oh, this is from Bob, my best friend, let me click on that link, and boom, you're done. So you don't do that, right? Don't click those links with inside that email. So here's a couple examples of ones that have happened to me, and they're kind of funny. So this first one was somebody wanted me to review a phone holder or something, like a magnetic phone holder for a car. And so I do my normal, sure, send me your business information, etc., and we can get in contact. And I do my normal spiel about, I do only honest reviews. I don't do paid for reviews, as far as I'm not going to give you a positive review if you have a crappy product. So as long as you agree to those terms, that I'm going to tell your product how it is on my site, my channel, then we're good, and you can send me the product, and I'd be happy to review it for you. And, of course, this one comes back with, well, thanks for your reply. Normally we'll send you this free code so you can order this item, but today the operations manager, well, they're on a business trip, so can you send us your PayPal account and we'll wire you money? So this is just automatically going to be a scam. Obviously, I'm not going to provide my PayPal account information. There's all kinds of things they could do with that. And certainly, you'd be better off just completely ignoring these things. I like to play with them a little bit and have some fun, but in most cases, just ignore them. So there are a couple of things that throw you off here. Number one is the company that they have, Hop Day here. I believe this one was, a lot of times they're not. I think this one was actually a legitimate company as far as Hop Day being a legitimate company, but they're posing on it. Consumer Electronics Product Review Team number 2 seemed quite silly, right? What is number 2 versus number 1? They really kind of screw up. A lot of times you're going to see their English is not very good because they're trying to hack you from other countries. You're going to notice that some of the titles, or they won't include names. They will use email addresses, as in this next one, that are kind of basic Yahoo, mail.com, or whatever, just basic free email accounts that a normal business contacting you wouldn't utilize. So this one, Tony Noggle, this is a good one. He or she tried to send an attachment here that's 595 kilobytes. That's supposed to be their new video editing software they're trying to bring into the market, except I could find no ME company, I forget what the full name of it was, online at all. They said they were a major streaming company that worked with Twitch, etc., and this was their new video editing software. And of course, there's a couple things here that made this whole thing ridiculous. Number one, the subject line, which isn't shown here, had a bunch of misspellings in it. Business, specifically, I remember, was misspelled. Number two, the license key being all numeric is kind of a sign of BS. Number three, and most importantly, the fact that it's 595 kilobytes and set as an attachment is BS. And I'm actually going to decompile this exe because I'm betting this is the hack that locks down all of your files so that basically it encrypts them and you have to pay them to get the encryption key out. But what I'll do is I'll move this to one of my virus machines that I use to collect and decompile viruses, which is not connected to my network at all, and play with it there and see what it's about. But again, do not recommend you do that or play with this stuff. But just giving you a public service announcement. I think about the kids, the young people out there, the excitement that people have when you're starting a channel and you want some of this stuff to be true, or the excitement they can get you by saying your bank account's been compromised, click this link, or hey, thanks for purchasing this item. You're like, I didn't purchase that. And you click the link to go to Amazon, except it's not really Amazon. It's a clone. You're putting your password information in. This type of stuff is how they get you on your motions. It's a lot of sad social type hacking that they're doing. It's called phishing. But in any case, wanted to warn you out there, be careful. Double check anything that any dealings, business dealings. If the sign seems wrong, if your channel is really young and it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Utilize all the security tips that I give you in my videos. Hit subscribe if you want to know more. There's a lot of tips I give you that would protect you against stuff like this. So in any case, stay safe out there. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember to continue filling your brains, and I will talk to you soon.
Don't get subscribed. Does not like the video.